Assistant Principals Rodrigo Lopez and Jaime Villarreal. And Athletic Coordinator Randy Medina. 8th grade football coaches include Randy Medina, Jesus Alvarez, Edel Cavazos, and Gilbert Guerra. 7th grade football coaches consist of Gabriel Alanis, Joshua Hernandez, Abel Ochoa Jr., and Jorge Sandoval. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, give a round of applause for both the Wildcats and the
Kicking off for the Lopez Lobos is number 10, Julio de la Garza. Accuracy in the kickoff for the Golden Eagles, number 12, Jaime Gonzalez, and number 15, Lucas Olivares. Number 15, Lucas Olivares with the kickoff return. That'll bring up first and 10 for the Golden Eagles.
Go, JC!
Number 2, Brando Barrera, the ball carrier. Tackle is made by number 51, Joey Torres. That'll bring up second down for the Golden Eagles. Ball is incomplete out of bounds. Pass intended for number 15, Lucas Olivares. That'll bring up third down for the Golden Eagles.
Let's go, defense! Come on, defense!
By number 2, Brando Barrera. Tackle was made by number 33, Jesus Luna. That'll bring up first and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Pass caught by number 7, Marco Garcia. Tackle made by number 9, Ulises Ortegon. And that'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Number 2, Brando Barrera, the ball carrier. Tackle made by number 33, Jesus Luna. That'll bring up 2nd down for the Golden Eagles.
As his receiver tries to break a tackle, doesn't get very far. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. And that was number 15 for the Eagles, Lucas Olivares. Okay, ball being placed at the 47, so that'll go as a no gain for number 15, Lucas Olivares.
Come on, defense! Hold the defense!
3rd and 7 for the Hanna Eagles. This time they're going with a pistol offense. One back in the backfield, trips to the right-hand side, one to the left, looking to pass. Looking, throws it out there, has a receiver for a 1st down. And that was number 7, Marco Garcia, with the reception. All right, ball being placed at the 42-yard line. So that'll go as an 11-yard catch. New set of downs, 1st and 10. Trips to the right-hand side, one to the left. Again, looking to pass, looking. Tosses the ball, has a receiver, catches it, goes up to the 20, down at about the 19, 18-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. Again, it was number 7, Marco Garcia.
Number 74, offense. 10 yards, previous spot, still 1st out.
Okay, that went for naught because there was a flag and it went against the Hanna Eagles. So that penalty negates the catch and pushes them back about 10 yards to the, well, maybe not quite 10. We'll see. Ball being placed at the 48, so it is 10 yards. Brings up a 1st and 20. 10-yard penalty for the Eagles. 1st and 20 at the 48. Pistol offense, trips to the left-hand side, one receiver to the right, looking to pass, looking, tosses the ball, has the receiver who dropped it. Number 15, Lucas Olivares dropped it. I saw what he did. The ball was coming in. He was looking it in, but before it got there, he looked to the front and lost sight of the ball, and the ball just squirted out of his hands. So therefore, it is an incomplete pass intended for number 15, Lucas Olivares. He wouldn't have gotten very far anyway. Number 9, Ulises Ortegon, was already there waiting for him. 2nd and 20, ball at the 48, looking to toss it again. Tucks it in because he's being pressured, fumbles the ball, Lopez picks it up, and he's number 33 for the Lopez Lobos, Jesus Luna with the fumble recovery. Excellent defensive stand by the Lopez Lobos, and it's Lobo ball at the Hanna Eagle 30-yard line. Turnover number 2 for the Eagles. Question is, will this turn out to be a costly turnover or not? It'll be a 1st and 10, ball being placed at the 26. Split receivers, shotgun formation, tosses it to J.J. Mercado, going nowhere. I think he might have lost a yard on that catch. J.J. Mercado on that little screen that they like to throw. He got good yardage last time on that. This time he lost yardage. He lost 2 yards on that catch. So ball spotted at the 28, brings up a 2nd and 12 for the Lopez Lobos. The Lobos have not been able to capitalize on their run, unfortunately for them. In motion, Mercado fakes a handoff and kept by Vasquez, who might have gotten back the 2 yards they lost.
Number 7, Mikey Vasquez with the quarterback keeper.
Okay, so number 7, Mike Vasquez with the quarterback keeper takes it to the 27, so I guess he didn't get as much as I thought. It's a 1-yard run, brings up a 3rd and 11 for the Lopez Lobos. Now the Lopez, I'm sure, would love to get a first down here and try to make the game a little closer. We'll see what happens. Shotgun formation, trips to the right-hand side. One receiver to the left, looking to pass, looking. Tosses to his receiver. Oh, and he overshot him. He had him open on that left side, but could not complete it. So that'll go as an incomplete pass. And brings up a 4th and 11. Ball remains at the 27. Now, are they going to go for it? No, looks like they're going to try a field goal. Number 10 for the Lopez Lobos, Julio de la Garza, trying to see if he can make this 3 points. Ball's down, kick is up. It was a line drive, and I don't think he got it. I think it was batted at the line of scrimmage. It didn't go anywhere. So no good on that field goal. Well, the Lopez Lobos were not able to capitalize on that last turnover, so now the Hanna Eagles take it back again. So 5 minutes, 30 seconds have run off the clock in this 3rd quarter. And the ball is being placed at the 27. I formation for the Hanna Eagles. Split receivers, 1 on each side. It is a handoff to Briones, who moves it forward to the 30-yard line. And I don't know why I said Briones. The second time I say Briones, that's Barrera. Excuse me, I apologize to Brandon. It's the second time I call him Briones. I do not know why. So number 2, Brandon Barrera with the carry. All right, ball is being placed at the 30, so it's a 3-yard run. This time they're going for a pass, and too high. Out. It just grazed the fingertips of his receiver. Couldn't haul it in. So it'll be an incomplete pass. Brings up a 3rd and 7 for the Eagles. Ball remains at the 30-yard line. Now the Eagles have a very, very good passing offense. They can put up those yards with their offense. They are the number 1 passing offense in the district. Andy Lopez doing very well, but today they've been running more than passing. Oh, and that was a bad pass. And that's going to go for a loss of yardage. So incomplete pass. And they're going to have to punt. 4th and about 10 yards. Did it stay at the 30? No, they're going to put it at the 20. Because that was a backward pass, so they could have been a costly turnover. So they lucked out after losing 10 yards. 4th and 17 for the Hanna Eagles, who are going to punt the ball. So the Lopez Lobos defense holds again. Their offense needs to start helping them out. Let them rest on the sideline. Here we go. Kick is up. Angle towards the left-hand side. JJ Mercado gets it at about the 42. Takes it to about the 47. So about a 5-yard return, more or less. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Lopez Lobos. Ball being placed at the Lobo 43, it looks like. That's what I'm going to call it, the 43. And it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Lopez Lobos. Okay, shotgun formation, split receivers, 2-2. 1 back in the backfield, that would be Felix Nava. Fakes to Nava, pump fake to a receiver, tosses it out of bounds. It looked like originally he was going to go to J.J. Mercado, but he was covered. So he then tossed it out of bounds in the direction of number 5, Gilbert Garza, who was actually trying to block his receiver. So that goes as an incomplete pass. Long story made short. 2nd and 10 for the Lopez Lobos. Again, they are at the 43-yard line. This time they're going trips to the right-hand side, one receiver to the left. Pistol offense. And it's a handoff to Olivo, who doesn't get very far. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Not much doing on that run, so no gain, I'm going to call it. For number 6, Ivan Olivo.
Number 6, Ivan Olivo.
So 3rd and 10 for the Lopez Lobos. Ball at the 43. Their offense has been sputtering. They've not been able to do much. They've had spurts, but they've not been able to capitalize on those spurts. And they were 3 and out in this first series in the second half, and this is their second series. And if they don't get a first, this is going to be their second 3 and out, or back-to-back 3 and out. Trips to the left-hand side, one receiver to the right in motion, looking to pass, looking. He tosses it too high. It was intended for Garza, but incomplete. So 3 and out again for the Lopez Lobos. 4th and 10. They're going to have to punt the ball now, and the Eagles will get it back. And let me tell you, you don't want to keep giving that ball back to the Eagles, especially with that passing offense that they have. They've been focusing more on the run today, but nonetheless, they have been tossing the ball around too. Here we go. Not a very good snap, very high kick. Takes a Hanna bounce, and it's down at about the 36-yard line. All right, so the Eagles, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. 3:51 left in the third quarter. 21-8 is your score, as you see on the screen. Your TV monitor. All right. Let's see what the Eagles go with this time. They're going to split the receivers, one on each side. They're going to go with the I formation. And it's a handoff. No, it's not. It's a fake handoff kept by Lopez, who spun around, and he sacked.
Number 2, Brando Barrera, the ball carrier. Tackle for a loss made by number 9, Lisa.
Okay. All right, it was a run by Barrera, but it's a loss of yardage. Brando Barrera. One of very few times that he goes backwards in this game, because he usually goes forward. And ball will be placed at the 34-yard line, so that'll go as a 2-yard loss. Brings up a 2nd and 12 for the Hanna Eagles. We have an officials timeout right now. Let me tell you what's been happening in the second half real quick. The Eagles were moving the ball beautifully down the field. They had a, in their first series, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 play series. On the 9th play, the defense going for a sack forced a fumble that was recovered by number 33, Jesus Luna. And it was recovered at the 26-yard line. Lopez went 3 and out. They tried a field goal and missed, so they got no points out of there. So the Eagles got the ball back. They went 3 and out, and now Lopez goes 3 and out. Brings us to where we're at right now, the second play of this third series for the Eagles in the second half. And the first play was a negative 2-yard run by Brando Barrera, number 2. And now they are at a 2nd and 12, the ball at the 34. They go with I formation, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, looking to pass. He's got his receiver. Oh, and he dropped it again. That's the second time he drops it. Number 15, Lucas Olivares. Twice now he drops the ball. And I think he's thinking run before catch, and that's where he's losing focus. So incomplete pass for Lucas Olivares, who twice now has dropped the ball, trying to look ahead instead of making sure he's got the ball in his hands. 3rd and 12, ball at the 34-yard line. This time they go trips to the left-hand side, one to the right, shotgun formation. Lopez is looking, tosses the ball, has his receiver, number 7, Marco Garcia, to the 45-yard line. And that would be the Lopez Lobo 45-yard line. So that goes as a 21-yard catch by number 7, Marco Garcia. Fresh set of downs now. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They go back to their I formation. 2 receivers to the right. It's a handoff to Brandon Barrera.
Number 2, Brando Barrera, the ball carrier.
So Brando Barrera takes it all the way to the 39, so that'll go as a 6-yard run. Brings up a 2nd and 4 for the Hanna Eagles, who continue in that I offense. Has been generating a good offense. 2 receivers to the left. Oh, and the defense jumps off sides. So that may be a free 1st down. We'll see what they call it.
Offsides. Defense, number 3. 5-yard penalty. 1st out.
So a 5-yard offsides on the defense, giving the Eagles a 1st down. 1st and 10. Ball placed at the 34. This time they split the receivers, 1 on each side. Under center, number 1, Andy Lopez. I formation. Fake handoff to Barrera. He's got a target deep and got it. Touchdown. Nope, take it back. I thought it was a touchdown. Again, it was number 7, Marco Garcia, who's been very dependable. Caught the ball and was downed at the 1-yard line, or tackled at the 1-yard line, correct myself. So that'll go as a 33-yard catch by number 7, Marco Garcia. So 1st and goal at the 1-yard line for the Hanna Eagles. I formation, quarterback keeper. Did he get it? No signal, so they're saying no. He's short. So we're going to say no gain on that quarterback keeper. Number 1, Andy Lopez. This brings up a 2nd and goal. Ball remains at the 1-yard line. It's actually the 1-foot line, I guess, but technically 1-yard line. I formation, handoff to Barrera. Yeah, he just squirts it right in there. All right, so a 1-yard touchdown run by number 2, Brando Barrera. So the first to strike in the 2nd half, the Hanna Eagles, and now they're going for the extra point. 27-8, as you can see on your screen. That's the score. Audio being streamed live on valleycentral.com. You will be able to see the game in its entirety 1 hour after the game. Here we go. Kick is up. It is good. So that's 7 points in the 3rd quarter, bringing the score to 28-8. So the Eagles are 20 points up on the Lopez Lobos. And there's 1 minute left in the 3rd quarter. So the Lopez Lobos are going to have to start doing something offensively if they want to come back. Otherwise, it's going to start looking bleak here with only a quarter left. Well, a quarter and a minute, which is technically 13 minutes left. So back to receive the kickoff, number 1, J.J. Mercado, and number 6, Ivan Olivo. And kicking off for the Hanna Eagles is, I can't see the number. Oh, it's number 1. It is the quarterback, Andy Lopez, that's going to be kicking off for the Eagles. And here we go. Kick is up. Nice kick over there toward the left-hand side. Fielded by Mercado. Cuts it to the right-hand side. Make that Olivo. Cuts it to the right-hand side. Doesn't get anywhere. A lot of speed on that special teams for the Hanna Eagles. He could not break away. So Olivo doesn't get very far. Maybe to the 13. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to spot it at the 12. So 1st and 10 for Lopez Lobos at the 12-yard line with 54 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And here we go. They split the, well, actually they got trips going to the left, 1 receiver to the right, 1 back in the backfield. Olivo hands it off. Not much doing. They might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Olivo lined up as quarterback, handed it off to number 11, Felix Nava. And pretty much they lost a yard, so it's at the 11-yard line. It's the 2nd and 11 now. So one, excuse me, 1-yard loss for number 11, Felix Nava. And the clock is winding down. They will snap the ball before the end of the 3rd quarter. They got shotgun formation. Again, Olivo is the quarterback right now, looking to hand off. Hands it off, goes right up the gut. And he gained some positive yardage, maybe 3-4 yards. I think the ball will be placed at the 15. That will wind the clock down to the end of the 3rd quarter, and we will be starting the 4th and final quarter in a few seconds. So that will be a 4-yard run by number 11, Felix Nava. And basically brings up a 3rd and about 7 for the Lopez Lobos, who are right now trotting to the opposite side of the field. And they will be heading towards the scoreboard in hopes that they could see a number go up, I'm sure. And that would be a score for them, not the opposite team. 28-8 at the end of the 3rd quarter. The Lobos could not put up any points, even though they had a turnover that put them very close. It did not matter. They could not get it done. Okay, so the 4th quarter underway. Trips to the right-hand side, 1 receiver to the left. It is a handoff to Nava. No, actually it's a quarterback keeper. Olivo is running the quarterback position right there right now. But he doesn't get very far. He maybe got it. No, I think he got back to the line of scrimmage by the looks of it. Ball placed at the, no, it's going to be the 17. Take it back. So it'll go as a 2-yard run by number 6, Ivan Olivo. 4th and 5 to go, so they're going to have to punt. Punting the ball will be number 10, Julio de la Garza. Punting towards number 12. Actually, no, they faked it. Did they get a 1st down? They got the 1st down on that fake punt. Wow, good job by the special teams. So a fake punt yields a new set of downs. 1st and 10 for the Lopez Lobos. Ball at the 25-yard line. So that goes for 8 yards on that fake punt. First and 10, Lopez Lobos, who are pulling up all the tricks now. Nice fake punt. Punt fake. Fake punt. Good Lord, I'm forgetting how to talk here. Here we go. Fake handoff tossed to a receiver. He's got some running room, taking it to the 40, the 45, the 50, 45, 40, and brought down at about the 37-yard line. Nice running by number 13, Cristo Garcia, who actually is brought down at the 35. So a 40-yard catch by number 13, Cristo Garcia, was breathing life into that Lopez offense. A new set of downs, 1st and 10. Trips to the right-hand side, one receiver to the left. Hand off to Nava. No, actually it's a quarterback keeper. And Mike Vasquez pushing his receiver out of the way. Number 26 got in his way, and he just, make that 28. Marcus Leal got in his way, and he just stiff-armed it down and gained another 2-3 yards before going down. Nice running by Mike Vasquez. 20-yard run by number 7, Mike Vasquez. And a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Trips to the right-hand side. One receiver to the left. Looking to pass. Looking. He's got a receiver. Shoots it out there. Nice hands. It looked like Hanna was going to pick it off, but number 5, Gilbert Garza, ripped the ball away from the defender. I thought it was going to be a pick, but he says, no, sir, this is mine, and I'm going to keep it. Ball being placed at the 4-yard line. It's an 11-yard catch by number 5. Once again, Gilbert Garza. And 1st and goal for the Lopez Lobos. Can they punch it in from here? Split receivers? No, actually they go with 2 backs in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And quarterback keeper gains about 2 yards, maybe 3. We'll see where they spot it. So Mike Vasquez, the quarterback keeper. Okay, ball being placed at the 3, so technically that's a 1-yard run. 2nd and goal for the Lopez Lobos, and there goes Mike Vasquez in the huddle. Trips to the right-hand side, 1 receiver to the left. Number 11, Felix Nava, standing next to Mike Vasquez, who's looking, tosses the ball. He's got a receiver, and he got it! Beautiful catch! He jumped over the defender and brought that ball down. I think he hit hard, so he's still on the ground. I think he got the wind knocked out of himself. That was number 24, I believe, for the Lopez Lobos, Saul Mendoza. He went up real high and then came down, and the defender came down on top of him. So I think he probably got the wind knocked out of himself. So it's an official's timeout. That was a beautiful catch. Mike Vasquez laying it up there for his receiver, and his receiver did not let him down. He went up real high, and just like Gilbert Garza did on the opposite side, this young man does on this side. He just ripped it away from the defender and was not going to be denied. Number 24, Saul Mendoza, with a beautiful catch. That's a 3-yard touchdown catch for number 24, Saul Mendoza. Now, it looks like they're going for the extra point. Number 10, Julio de la Garza. Ready, ball down, kick is up, and it's good. So, in the 4th quarter, it is the Lopez Lobos to strike first. Score now is 28-15. There's 8 minutes, 49 seconds left on the clock. Now here's where the doozy comes in, because now the clock is working against the Lopez Lobos. Question is, will Hanna keep running the ball? If they do, it's a sure sign that they, that they want to win the game, because if you eat the clock, you give your opponent less time to be on the field, and when there's only 8 minutes, 49 seconds, you want to eat the clock. Of course, don't put it past the Eagles to toss the ball, because let's face it, they are very good at passing that ball. But the only problem with passing the ball is if you hit an incomplete, it's going to stop the clock. Therefore, you're allowing your opponent time to get back into the game. We'll see what the Eagles decide to do once they get their hands on the ball. Kicking off for the Lopez Lobos, Julio de la Garza. Now they're keeping a lot of guys up front, hands guys, just in case they try an onside, try to catch him sleeping. Only one player's in the back to field the ball. Here comes the kick, and they do try the onside. And Lopez recovers. The only thing is that there is a flag. I got a feeling they're going to have to either redo it or it's going to be against Lopez by the looks of it. One guy might have jumped off early. Let's get the official call here to clear this out, but the flags were on the side of the kicking team. I don't know if somebody jumped off sides a little early. That was a beautifully kicked ball that went up super high, allowing the Lopez Lobos to get there to recover. It had the 10 yards, but I think it's going to go against Lopez. Let's get the call here. Well, I thought he was going to make the call, but I guess they're still discussing it, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. The kick itself was really, really nicely done. Okay, they're still talking about it. All right. Well, a nice offsides kick that went up super duper high, allowing their special teams to get there. Okay, I think he's going to make the call.
Offsides on the kicking team. Penalty decline. Kick catch interference on the kicking team. First and 10, 15 yards. First out.
Wow. Okay, here we go. Let's sort this out. 2 penalties on Lopez. That's going to result very costly. Offsides, which is what I saw, and apparently there was a push by a defender, which is the major penalty that they're going to assess. So the ball, when it's all said and done, is going to end up at the Lopez 36-yard line, and the Eagles take over from right there because, well, they refused the first penalty but took the second one. I formation, handoff to Barrera, who's brought down right away. Not much doing there. I think he got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Number 2, Brando Barrera.
So Brando Barrera
Let's go, defense!
Tackle made by number 33,
taking it, well, for a no gain, 0 yards on that. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. Ball remains at the 36. Clock is counting down. I figured they would run the ball. Smart play is to run the ball, eat the clock, secure your victory. Okay, I formation, split receivers, 1 on each side. And here we go, fake handoff, they're gonna pass. He's got a receiver, got him for a first down. If not, it's gonna be very close to a first down. I think it was number 15 on that reception. Ball being placed at the 27-yard line. So that'll go as a 9-yard catch. Just shy of the first down. So 3rd and 1 for the Hanna Eagles. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. I formation. And it is a handoff to Barrera. Did he get down? It's going to be close. He's gang tagged. I don't know if he got there or not. I guess we're going to find out. Okay. The 20 gainer. And that brings up a 4th and 1. Don't be surprised if Hanna goes for it. This is an area where if you don't get it, you know what? It's like punting the ball.
Fourth down for the Eagles.
But you have a chance of getting it when it's only 1 yard away, and it's actually less than a yard. It's more like half a yard. And they are going to go for it. I formation, split the receivers, one on each side. Quarterback keeper, he got it. First down.
Number one, Andy Lopez with the
So number one, Lopez with the quarterback keeper. Takes it to the, we'll see where they spot it. They spot it at the 19. So that'll go as an 8-yard run. And guess what? New set of downs for the Eagles. The clock now becomes Lopez's enemy. And again, it's a pitch back, it's a run. He's got running room, and Brando Barrera, about 7 or 8 yards.
Number two, Brando Barrera, the ball carrier.
Okay, so ball being placed at the, is it the 18? Looks like the 18. It was at the 25. I had made a mistake.
That'll bring up second down for the Golden Eagles.
So we'll call it a 2nd and 4 after a 6-yard run by Brando Barrera. Again, they go Brando Barrera, and again, he gets a first down. Oh, he may even get the touchdown. Nope, he dropped the ball. I guess they're calling him down by contact. So Brando Barrera with a 6-yard run, and now with
Illegal formation on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Previous spot, still second down.
And they're going to take it back because there was a holding call. Or, excuse me, not a holding call, it was a false start.
Second down for Hanna.
So that takes him back to the 23-yard line, brings up a 2nd and about 9 yards to go for the Eagles. Clock is ticking at 5:20 and counting. I formation, 2 receivers to the left. Looking, it's a handoff to Brando. Brando takes it right up the gut, cuts it to the right, gets some more yardage. He might have gone down at the 15. That'll bring up a 3rd down. So Brando, excuse me, Barrera takes it to the 15, so that'll go as an 8-yard run. Brings up a 3rd and 1 for the Hanna Eagles. They got it last time. Can they get it again? They are in the red zone already. 4:38 and counting. It looks
Timeout.
like
Timeout.
Hanna will call
Hanna.
a timeout. They want to discuss this. All right. So the Eagles doing a good job running the ball, keeping the ball away from the Lopez offense. And now it's starting to look a little bleak for the Lopez Lobos, because if you can't get your offense to handle the ball, there's no way you can score. The Eagles are 13 points up on the Lopez Lobos, and they're getting very close to the end zone. They're in the red zone right now. It is 3rd and 1. All they need is 1 yard for another set of downs. Now the question is, what are they going to call? Are they going to run it? Are they going to fake a run and pass it? Or are they just going to pass it, period? That is the question. Okay, the defensive team goes onto the field, and the Hanna Eagles are also on the field right now. And they're about to break the huddle, and they do. They got 2 receivers to the left-hand side. I formation.
3rd down for the Golden Eagles.
And here we go. It's a handoff to Brandon Barrera, and he is close to a touchdown. I think he got to the 1 yard line. Well, if Barrera gets it in there,
Number 2, Brando Barrera.
or Lopez, quarterback, sneaks it in there, it's going to be over for the Lopez Lobos, because that'll be 3 scores down. That'd be very difficult to come back from. So I formation for the Eagles, 2 receivers to the left. Under center is Lopez, hands it to Barrera, who takes it in for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Touchdown run made by number 2, Brando Barrera.
So a 1-yard touchdown run by number 2, Brando Barrera, who pretty much puts this game out of reach for the Lopez Lobos. This is the first score in the quarter for the Hanna Eagles. They're going for the extra points. It is 34-15 right now. If he gets the extra point, it'll be 35-15. Kick is up, and it's blocked. And it's picked up by Mike Vasquez, I believe. No, take it back is Ulises. Number 9, Ulises Ortega, who picked it up and took it all the way to the 50-yard line. For a second there, it looked like he was going to go all the way. So the extra point is no good. That's only 6 points, so it remains 34-15 in favor of the Hanna Eagles. And now the Lobos will be receiving the kickoff. Back to receive the kickoff, number 1, J.J. Mercado, and number 6, Ivan Olivo.
Back to receive the kickoff for the Lopez Lobos, number 1, J.J. Mercado, number 6, Ivan Olivo, and number 11, Felix Nava.
Now it. All right. Lopez kicking off. 4 minutes, 9 seconds left in the game. (34-15), as you can see on your screen, that's the score. Can Lopez score one more time before the game ends? That is the question. And number 1, Andy Lopez, getting ready to kick it off. There goes the kick, heading towards J.J. Mercado, fields it at the 8, going to the 10. The 15, cuts it to the left-hand side, goes backwards, and then goes back inside, all the way down to the 18-yard line. No, make it the 20. It looks like they're going to spot it at the 20. So a 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Lopez Lobos, who have a total of 4 minutes, 1 second left on the clock. We'll see what the Lobos do. Up. Something happened.
Before the snap, encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty, still first out.
5-yard offsides on the defense. Brings up a 1st and 5. Ball moves forward to the 25-yard line. And it's a fake handoff. They toss it to the right-hand side. He's got J.J. Mercado, who stays in bounds. It was recommended he go out of bounds to save the clock, but he didn't. He stayed in bounds, trying to get more yardage. He got a 1st down, however. So J.J. Mercado getting him a 1st down. I still say he should have taken it out of bounds to conserve the clock, because the clock is rolling. New set of downs, 1st and 10, ball at the 38. That'll go as a 13-yard catch. And looking to pass, looking, being pressured. He tosses it out of bounds. That's a smart play. Don't take the sack, just throw it away. Incomplete pass. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Ball at the 38. That helps you in two ways. Number 1, you don't get a sack, so you don't lose yardage. Number 2, you don't throw a pick. And number 3, you stop the clock. Trips to the left-hand side, one receiver to the right, one back in the backfield, fake handoff. Vasquez keeps it, goes right off the gut, gets about 9 yards, depending on where they spot the ball. Quarterback keeper, Mike Vasquez. Brings up a 3rd down. Actually, it is a 1st down because he took it all the way to the 48-yard line. So it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Lopez Lobos after that 10-yard run. Clock is ticking, 3 minutes and counting. Being pressured, Mike Vasquez tucks it in, doesn't have much of a choice. His receivers were not open, but he gets about 4 or 5 yards. So Mike Vasquez on back-to-back quarterback keepers.
Timeout. Lobos.
Now the ball is spotted at the opposite side of the field, the 46. That'll go as a 6-yard run. And a 2nd and 4 for the Pace Vikings. I mean, excuse me, geez Louise, what am I talking about? Lopez Lobos. I did the Pace Viking game last night against Porter, and I guess I still have him in my mind. They pretty much handed it to the Cowboys 42-21 last night. And Lopez calls a timeout by the looks of it, trying to figure out what they're going to be doing here. All right. Trips to the right-hand side, one receiver to the left, shotgun formation. It's a fake handoff. You know, it's a handoff to Nava. Nava takes it to the right-hand side, now cuts it inside, takes it all the way down to the 34-yard line. So a 12-yard run by number 11, Felix Nava. And a 1st and 10 for the Lopez Lobos. Split receivers, 2-2. Mike Vasquez looking to pass, looking. He's tossing it to Olivo, and he dropped it. That would have been a beautiful catch, but he couldn't hang on to it, so incomplete pass. All right, 2nd down for the Lobos. Trips to the left-hand side, one receiver to the right. Mike Vasquez hands it off to Nava, cuts it to the right-hand side, then cuts it back inside to about the 30-yard line.
Number 11, Felix Nava, the ball carrier. Tackle made by number 31, Lopez. That'll bring up 3rd down.
So Felix Nava taking it to the 31-yard line. Brings up a 2nd and 7. Trips to the left-hand side. One receiver to the right. Looking to pass, looking, tosses it. He's got a receiver. Oh, and it's a pick. Oh, what a way to end this game for the Lopez Lobos. It squirted out of the hands of his receiver, number 5, Gilbert Garza. And that's turnover number 2 for the Lopez Lobos, and Hanna gets the ball in very good field position. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. With 1:34 left. Going deep. Nothing doing. Out of bounds. Overshot. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Hanna Eagles. Ball at the 34. It's a run, nothing doing. In fact, they lost yardage on that one. Brando Barrera going nowhere. And that'll keep the clock ticking. So Hanna will get a victory tonight. Okay, ball being placed at the 31, so that's a 3-yard loss. 3rd and 13 for the Hanna Eagles, who are letting the clock run down, 55 and counting. (34-15) is the score. 45 and counting. It is a handoff to Barrera. Barrera takes it to the left-hand side. Again, he loses yardage, but it really doesn't matter because the clock's going to run out. We want to thank you very much for being with us in tonight's game between the Hanna Eagles and the Lopez Lobos. And we want to thank ValleyCentral.com for airing this game live for you so you could listen to it and enjoy it. You will be able to see it in its entirety within an hour. I want to thank KBSD TV and the Brownsville Independent School District and the students of the Lopez Arts Audio Video Technology and Communications course who have provided you this game tonight. Until next time, I'm Ben Melendez, your play-by-play commentator, saying good night.